What it do, Black people? It's your girl, Jeray, and we are back for another episode of the Melanin 360 podcast. So first of all, let me start by saying Happy New Year. Okay, 2026 is here.
Yeah.
And I still feel like there's some residuals of 2025 that have spilt over, but we not here to talk about that. Okay?
You drinking that matcha.
We're not here to talk about that. What you will notice, this episode is a video episode. I have not done one of these in a long time. Some of you obviously are still going to be listening, on audio, which is fine. But you will get to see my face on this episode. And I definitely plan on doing more of these. So please stay tuned to that. But yeah, like I said, 2026 came in and, kicking the door, waving the 4-4, shout out to Biggie. But we gonna be all right. All right. So anyway, like I told y'all before, I plan on doing things a bit different this year. And so I want you all to expect to see me on the gram more on TikTok.
Yeah, okay.
Because I feel like this face needs to be seen.
Okay,
this face needs to be seen.
Hold her to that, y'all. Hold her to that.
I'm gonna explain who this voice is over here in a minute.
If you don't see
for y'all
her
that are
in 2
listening
days,
that can't hear, I'm gonna explain who this person is in a minute.
If you don't hear her in 2 days, email her.
But in the words of Martin, this face belongs on the tizoob.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, if you caught the reference. But anyway, I'm going to be doing video as well as audio. I'm going to have more, guests on the show. So I'm excited. And in the spirit of it being the new year, I figured why not have the first episode be video and a guest? Like, you might as well jump off the cliff, right? Rip the bandage off.
Okay, that sounds better.
That's...
Wow. She choosing violence all 2026.
I mean, why not? Everybody else is.
You right.
Why not, win in Rome?
Hey, at least you're not kidnapping people.
Win in Baltimore. Ooh, okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just playing. So you all have heard me talk so much in the last few episodes about how Melanin 360 has found a new home. Mm-hmm. I have been talking about my fellow content creators at the new studio where I'm at. And you know how you see online all the time, all the content creators and influencers, they do like new home tours. So I figured this is kind of like a spin on that. And I said, well, why don't we introduce the studio and the people behind the studio, the man behind the studio, and, just kind of take y'all through my journey of how I got here and why I'm here, why I'm choosing to stay here, and, what other things you can expect coming for 2026 and beyond.
I like it.
So what I'm going to do is stop running my mouth, even though it's my show. And of course you came to hear and see me. But I'm going to stop talking and I am going to introduce my guest, the founder, owner, CEO of Sarcarrogance Media Group. That's a very long word. A lot of R's, a lot of O's, a lot of A's in there, but we're going to break that down.
Just don't forget the OG. That's all.
We're going to break that down into what that is all about. So I want to introduce my guest, Pablo.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I want to tell you that, too. I've been listening to your shows, and I've been feeling like a side chick because you never say our name, right? All you say is the company name, but you be like, yeah, I go down to Baltimore, and I film with other content creators, and you don't say our name, like you trying to hide us. That's cool. Okay. It's fine though. Okay. That was a soft launch, but we here now. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the bearded wonder, aka the pod boss, aka the bearded. See, stop it. Pod's gift. See, I forgot all my names. That's crazy.
You forgot my new favorite one.
What's your new favorite one?
Silent Pop.
Oh yeah, Silent Pop.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with that, but I love it.
Shay
I
did.
love it.
Yep.
Love it.
During pre-production, because I had on the hoodie, and she's like, "You look like Silent Bob." And she's like, "Silent Pop." Sorry, but yeah. But I have a whole bunch of other names. Mr. More AKAs in HBCU. Pinkies up. And I'm here, man. Founder, CEO, curator, storyteller,
editor. All of those things.
Yep. Editor-in-Chief. Oh,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Editor-in-Chief.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. So, he's the man around these parts. So, even though Melanin 360 is doing a bunch of new things this year, some things are always going to remain the same.
Oh,
Your
Lord.
girl is always going to be the same. And the song of the week is never going to change. Because that's me. That's the brand.
Please don't let it be a Mary J. Blige song.
It's not.
Okay.
You tried it. Although I am planning to go to her residency in Vegas. If y'all heard it, y'all already know your girl was on it when the tickets came out on Friday. So you know I'm going. But in the spirit of being gracious to my guests, I'm going to let you go first. So what is your song of the week?
Okay.
Why did you pick it?
Okay.
All of that good stuff.
Well, thank you for having me, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I appreciate that. I don't get on camera often, so it's good to be on camera every once in a while, tell my story. But in what's the word? Because of this, where we at right now? Where are my homies? Ill Al Scratch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's my song. Because it's a new year. The team is coming back together. And around 94, 95, I was doing things where I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Weren't we all?
You know what I mean? So Where My Homies was the theme song. So like when things went down, it's like, where my homies sitting in the hood. That was our joint. So yeah.
You took me back with that.
There you go. See?
Yeah, I feel like Ill Out Scratch doesn't get the recognition that they deserve when we talk about 90s hip hop. I feel like if you know, but we don't talk about that much.
Yeah, if you listen to the radio, they had 2 songs. But if you actually listen to them, a gang of good songs they have. So
okay, see, now I gotta go home and start downloading some more Ill Out Scratch. Okay,
So,
all right. See. I like it.
I got another one too.
Oh, go ahead.
This is for you too.
I mean, it's your studio.
This is for you.
Okay,
this is
go
for
ahead.
you. All I Need, Meth and Mary. See, the Mary. See, put Mary in there for you.
And Meth.
Yeah. So
anybody that knows me, Meth was my first baby daddy.
Yep.
Y'all don't know that.
And then when I really started like getting into like females, I used to write that out and send them to them. So,
really?
Yeah, that was my thing.
Okay, that's cute.
I'll either write that or Boys to Men, I'll Make Love to You. I'll write it out and put it in a note.
Okay. How old was you when I'll Make Love to You come out?
We're not gonna talk about that. I was a little fast tail, as my grandma would say. But yeah, I was at 93, so I was like 12, 13.
Oh gosh, no, I was in Sunday school.
See what I'm saying? See, yeah, I was, yeah. The hair started growing, so yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like both of those.
Thank you.
I like both of those, and shout out to allowing another Mary J song without me having to do it. I appreciate it.
I had to, cut you off, so
So my song for the week, I went with Renee by Lost Boys.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, which version?
The radio version.
I'm about to say, 'cause there's a slow version and there's a fast version.
No. The radio version.
Okay.
The faster one.
Okay.
Came out in 1995. It was on their Legal Drug Money album. I love this song because I love, to me, the essence of hip hop in the 90s was about storytelling. And this is one of the best storytelling rap songs out there.
Oh, they had a debate on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
About that topic? Okay.
Yeah.
Did this make the list?
It was that, Biggie's Story to Tell, Brenda Has a Baby.
Oh, yeah, top tier.
Yeah, I mean, they had like a few of the hits, and it's like, which one is like the best story?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this song was peak storytelling. I mean, you had the beginning, the middle, the end, the plot twist, the emotion, all of that. Because I remember the first time I heard the song, I was like, she died. Like, what is going on?
Based on a true story, too.
Is really? Now, that part I did not know.
Yep.
Okay. I was about to say,
we had a hip white English teacher, so she did alliteration with the song. So, yeah, we had to find out the whole story behind it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, shout out to Miss H.
I did not know.
Wherever you at.
Come on, Mr. Cheeks. Man. Where you at? Yeah, so I have always loved that song. I just think that he's a great storyteller. And that song is
really good.
So awesome. Again, I feel like Lost Boys don't get
They don't.
They're just due when we talk about 90s rap and hip hop. They just don't.
See, that's your club time. That's why. Like, they used to mix that in our mixes when we go to the club. So, yeah, Lex Coupe Beamers in the Benz. You know,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Classic.
So, yeah.
Classic.
But yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, do your thing. I know it's your show.
No, you're fine. Because, I mean, sometimes on here, for those that have been listening over the years, I'll pick mainstream type songs. But sometimes, I do what I like to call deep cuts. Or I'll do the songs that everybody don't always remember. And after you hear the show, you're like, dang, I ain't heard that in a long time. So, you know.
I do have a question.
Yes.
What do you do with all these songs you put?
So I did not do it this year, 2025, because I just came back. But I used to release a Apple Music playlist at the end of the year.
Bet.
And everybody. Okay, yep, and everybody could go on and you could have all of the songs. So I will be doing that for 2026. Okay. It was only 3 songs for 2025, but I'll add those into the list for 2026.
Al Scratch, I got you on the playlist, y'all.
Yes, and I add mine and the guest for that week if there's a guest. So
y'all on the list, baby.
Be on the lookout for that. So moving on.
Yeah.
Getting to what I like to call the meat and potatoes of the show. I like meat and potatoes.
I know.
They're delicious.
Seasoning and all that good stuff.
All of it. I want to talk. Well, before I dig into what Sarcarrogance Media Group is,
I love that you can say it. That's just beautiful for me.
Yeah, it took a minute, but I, like you can't record in the studio and not know how to say the name.
Oh, you be surprised.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Now spelling it, bruh.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it with a rhythm.
Yeah, like I be online trying to type something. I be like SAR. Yeah.
SARCARROGANC.
But you gonna say SARCARRO Gance?
I could have did that for the ones at home. Yeah. Or just take arrogance and put a SAR in front of it. Or put an S in front of it, excuse me.
That's so much easier.
Yeah, put an S on your chest. That's all.
That's so much easier. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to talk.
We just learned something. Take arrogance, put an S on it. There you go.
Y'all, this is what happens when we record in house.
I'm trying to tell you. Especially
and we don't even have any alcohol. Normally, we're drinking. I bought brown liquor last time. I was told last time I should not bring.
Especially with the boss.
Brown liquor.
We have fun with the boss.
That's another story for another day. We not here to talk about that. But before we dig into what SMG is and how it came about and stuff like that, I want to talk a little bit about how I and Melanin 360 got here.
Okay.
So first of all, let me say happy anniversary to Sarcarrogance. This is how many years?
Is 6.
6 years. Congratulations.
Thank you kindly.
That's no small feat.
Not at all. I should have did 2020 Tony.
Okay, I mean, well, already did 2, so there's 3. I'll add it to the list. Jesus Christ. But it all started actually before we met. Mm-hmm. So there is, or was, well, I'm gonna still say is. There is a festival.
There was a different version of a festival. That's the best way to say it
now. A podcasting festival for people that look like us melanated folks. It's called Afros and Audio. And I found out about it back in 2022. And it was in Philly, right? So y'all know I'm in the DMV. So I was like, okay, Philly ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump. And I can grab a cheesesteak while I'm up there. I went up there.
She always eating.
And... You tried it. And this is the person that sends food memes, food links all the time. Exactly. You try to make everybody in the studio have a big back, but it's
I do. Yeah. Hey, we all together, man.
Rude. So, anywho, I went to this festival, and it actually was at a time where I was in a creative slump. The podcast had been going on for a while, and it was doing great. For those of you that don't know, I've been podcasting since 2020. It was a different show at first, and then I moved on, obviously, to Melanin. But after 2 years and some change, I had hit a creative slump. So I went to this festival. I met all these other Black people and content creators and editors and audio people, and I just felt so invigorated. And I connected with a lot of folks. So the following year, 2023, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going again. But this time it was in Baltimore. So I was like, oh, even closer. All right. Less tolls, but that's another story. Anyway.
Bougie people paying for tolls. Yeah, find them back roads. Stop playing.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm coming up here to Baltimore. We're going to do the festival. And I applied to be a speaker. And they saw me and was like, oh, she like that. She the bomb. It's like, no, I don't know if that's what they really said. But
that's probably what they said.
Shout out to my man Talib. And they invited me to be a panelist for a workshop. So, we get together over Google Docs and I think like a Zoom call or something. And this guy is one of the panelists. Okay. And I didn't know any of these people. Like, I think maybe one person I might have met in Philly, but I didn't really know anybody else on the panel. And I believe the panel, we were talking about like new podcasters and stuff like that. And I was in the process of writing my my digital book.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Right.
It's for sale on my website.
There you go.
$1.99 on my website. Download it today.
This is what boss man do.
It's called So You Want to Be a Podcaster.
Exactly.
So you want to start a podcast. Ooh, let me get my own product right. But anyway, we did this panel, but over the months, we had to do meetings and things like that with each other. And we all got together during the panel. Was like, oh, it's so nice to finally meet everybody. And then everybody really just kind of stayed in contact after that, because that's the whole point of the festival, was to exchange information, get guests for your show, and just really network. And everything was going great until 2024 happened with me, and I've done a show on that, so I'm not gonna rehash that. But if you've been listening, if you haven't, go back to the October episode. But
she vanished.
But for good reason. I had some personal things going on. Life was lifing.
Absolutely.
And I did not release not one episode in 2024. Didn't have the time, didn't have the mental capacity to do so. And I didn't have that creative spark anyway. And I kind of fell off the face of the podcasting earth, right? But the good thing was I was still getting updates. Like, people were still listening to my shows, old shows from like 2-3 years back. And so 2025 came, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start back up again. And I just kind of didn't. And this guy calls and was like, hey, I'm doing a show. You want to be a guest on the show? And my first instinct was to say no. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh, I absolutely knew that.
Rude. But you guessed it because I didn't tell you.
No, I guessed it because you from that part of Maryland. Y'all bougie. Y'all want to come up here in the middle of the night half the time.
No, it didn't have anything to do with that.
No, but that's my thought process.
Yeah, no. It didn't have anything to do with that.
But I kind of figured you didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It had been a long time, and I just was like, I don't really know. But something kept kind of pushing me and was like, you know what? Just go. It's not your show. If you don't like it, you ain't never got to see that man again.
I said that.
You ain't got to see them people again.
I said that. She ain't think that. I said that.
I guess. So I came up here and did the show. Had a great time.
Yep. Double XL do it right. Double XL get you where you need to be.
It does. It does. Met some really cool people. And then I got asked to do another show. And then another show. And then another show. So I think by like August, I had done like 5-6 shows by this time. And it really was a good way for me to kind of get my feet wet again. And I wasn't even thinking this, right? But, God's plan, everything has a purpose. So we get the email, Afros and Audio is coming back to Baltimore. And for whatever reason, this festival always comes around when I am at my lowest creatively. And it's like a shot in the arm.
Yeah.
Every time. It's like crack for a podcaster. I hate to use that reference, but
it is.
It is what it is. It's like matcha.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But anyway, I had been telling Pablo over here, I was like, you know what? I feel like this the year. I'm about to just do it. And we sat down, we had a meeting. A couple meetings. And he's like, so what's the date? Like when you got to put on the calendar, when are you coming back? And I was like, I don't know, fall. And he's like, no. When? When are you coming back?
Yeah, because I know, like, if you especially, if you put a date, something physical that you have to look at every single day, it's going to make you do it.
And you're correct.
Yeah.
And I said October.
You did. And
I did release on October 31st, but that's not the point. The point is it was in October. That's beside the point. Yeah. But I made my deadline.
You did.
Doesn't matter. And I came up here. The festival was in September.
Middle October.
Was it October? Okay, it was October.
Yeah,
I came up here
18th, actually.
And got reinvigorated, met some folks. I think it was a blessing that I did not speak this year because I wanted to, I needed to consume, right? I did not want to be in the space of having to, plan PowerPoints and handouts and just, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be in the back.
And she can get up whenever she wants because she definitely came late, it was, but I ain't saying nothing.
What do you mean come late?
You can't.
Like in the mornings?
You came in like almost lunchtime.
That's because I had to work. Okay, like I got to pay for studio time. Like this is not free.
You a podcaster? You
whatever. Listen, no, I actually was in the hotel room working. All right.
They had Wi-Fi at the place.
Yeah, but I'll be having to do Zoom calls over. Whatever.
Don't mind me.
Shoot.
See. Rookie.
My boss gonna be like, "Oh, that was the day you ain't used no leave, and you shut up."
See.
But
my bad. Yeah, she wasn't. Yeah, she came real late. She came real late.
Whatever. Anyway, I needed to just download the information that was being given, and the weekend was so good.
It was.
It was so good. Yeah. I met some great people. From all across the country. I got people lined up to do shows and everything. I just once I released that episode in October, I knew then that I was back on my game, but I also knew that there was accountability. I knew that I can't.
And I pressed it at the conference, y'all.
He did. Touche. But I also knew, like, once I released an episode and people were listening, I couldn't not release another episode. And that was when I told him, I said, I want to be a part of the family. Like, how can I be down? I want to do this because I feel like, yes, there are a lot of independent podcasters out there, but in my opinion, and we'll get to this later because I want to ask you the same question. I think having a team and other like-minded people around you helps you. But that's just
this is such a professional podcast.
That's how I feel.
She got an iPad and stuff.
I mean, I gotta have my notes.
I'm not used to none of this.
I'm a Capricorn. I gotta.
Right. I'm an Aquarius. I just go with the flow.
Yeah, and that's exactly exactly. But that is the road of how I got here. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to give y'all a little bit of insight to that. So I have some questions for you because now it's time for me to shut up.
Okay. First,
yes.
Shout out to D Murph and Big Genie. That was the panel we was on.
Yes.
Yeah. From that day, I was plotting on all three of y'all. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Then I found out D Murph is just a public speaker now. He don't do podcasts anymore.
Okay.
And Jeannie does do a podcast, but she does it whenever she wants. So, and she helps out with Afro, so she ain't no time. But yeah, I was plotting on all y'all. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. No problem. Because that actually kind of feeds into one of the questions that I wanted to ask you.
Okay. Go ahead.
But first of all, what and who is Sarcarrogance?
All right. Well, I am Sarcarrogance.
Okay.
Sarcarrogance was a thought process that started in 2009. I was in my little one-bedroom apartment and me and my ex at the time were thinking of things to do, keep me busy because I was getting on her nerves. Nah. So she said I talk about music all the time, and that's back when blogs were very, very popular. Mm-hmm. So I started a blog spot actually, because of Charles Hamilton, the rapper. I don't know if y'all remember Charles Hamilton, but he's a rapper. He always said charleshamilton.blogspot.com. He said that every time he did songs. So I was like, so let me go to Blogspot and see that. And then it literally just me writing blogs. What Substack will be today for you people. Blogspot, that's what that was. So I did a music blog for a little while. Got a lot of traction actually. I'm super proud of that. Me and her broke up. She was the creative designer of the blog. So when she left, she took every bit of pictures and designs off of the blog. So
this is why you have to protect your intellectual property.
Yeah. See, in 2010, 11, I wasn't thinking that.
That's true.
You know, and I was 30, 31. I'm thinking I'm about to marry this lady. We gonna be all right. And yeah, no. But
wait, can I write that down for another topic of an episode? Thinking you about to. Okay, go ahead.
So. But you can go there. You can still go to sarcarrogance.blogspot.com and see the actual words, because the words are still there. Just some of the pictures are missing. That's all. Mm-hmm. Then a friend of mine, John Leak in North Carolina. We went to middle school together. Maybe high school. I don't remember. I'm old. We was in school together, and he's one of the people that I did bad things with back in the day. So he started a magazine called Ben Band. Kind of like a sexy lingerie type magazine or whatever.
Okay.
And he wanted a
T. Okay.
But then he wanted like a little music profile, like to break up, the boobs and the shaking. You know what I mean? So
for those of you that are listening, you cannot see my face right now, but go ahead.
I'm trying to be very polite. I listen to your show. I don't want to say like the way I want to describe it.
It's fine.
Okay.
I have the E on my show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Titties and ass is on the thing. So,
all right. Titties, ass, and 808s. Got
there you go. So then people started seeing that, and I got more traction. It was like, then I got depressed because she left. And I stopped for a long time and tried to figure myself out, got myself together. I literally stopped talking, like verbally, for about 6 years.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Only time I said anything if my boss asked me, did I go somewhere? I'm like, yeah. Did you fix this? I'm like, yes. I literally didn't have a conversation with a human soul for 6 years.
Wow.
Yep. Okay. That's when I got spiritual. Started dealing in dualism and Buddhism and all that good stuff. And I'm a Buddhist now. But yeah, the latest ex, we were talking, and she said, you like podcasting so much, because you did your other podcast. You love it so much. You should start doing something with that. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there thinking of a name. I was like, what's a good name? Like, can't have the Pablo network or, can't have the George network, that's my government name for people who don't know. And then she was like, what's something that, because you're indecisive, one. So you need something that's going to be long lasting that nobody can take from you. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I had a blog one time. And it's Sarcarrogance. And she said, Sar what? I said, Sarcarrogance.
That's what everybody says at first.
So she said, what is Sarcarrogance? And I said, Sarcarrogance is sarcasm and arrogance. Didn't know that's what my ex was jabbing at me about, saying you a sarcastic asshole and you're arrogant about yourself. Mm-hmm. So she said, put those two together and be yourself. Sarcarrogance. So yeah, I'm Sarcarrogance. That is Sarcarrogance. That's how we got here.
Okay.
Yep.
I never knew, I knew parts of the story, but I didn't know all of it. Okay. Yep. All right. So what do you think? And, I'm going to interchange. I'm going to call it SMG sometimes because it is actually Sarcarrogance Media Group.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about to be Universe in a minute, though, but
I'm with it.
We'll talk about that a little bit later.
And going back to what you said, though, one of the hardest things that new podcasters that I think have to deal with is coming up with the name. Y'all don't know how hard it is to come up with the name for your show. Because once you give it a name, not that you can't change it,
right,
but you don't really want to.
Yeah.
You know?
Fun fact, tequila and champagne used to be she said, he said.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I like that though. But tequila and champagne has a better ring to it. You know? Like it took me forever to come up with Melanin 360. It took forever, but I love the fact.
It makes sense though.
Yes, but I like it when podcasts and shows have names and people have to say, well, what does that mean? Now I can, run down my list of everything, and then people go, oh, okay, I like that. So,
and Toxicology Report was 3 toxic men, but then our third co-host left, so we had to figure something out.
I mean, I'm sure you can find another toxic.
Yeah, no, we ain't trust nobody.
Why? Because they toxic?
Yeah. Why we trust them? They toxic. That's crazy. So, but yeah.
So, what makes SMG different than like other podcast studios or like what makes you different and what sets you apart?
Okay, so for what I've seen, I'm not naming names, I'm not going to say nobody's name, but for what I've seen of other podcast networks, independent or otherwise, there is a boss who cares about the boss. They don't care about the people. I grew up in a time where my parents used to listen to Fred Hampton and Malcolm X, and the people meant everything. So SMG, you guys are the reason why I'm here. Okay. So that's what sets me apart. I care about you guys because I know for a fact without you guys, I would not be here. If everybody left today, I will shut down the studio.
Really?
Really. I wouldn't even attempt to do this. I would just be a podcaster in my basement by myself. Because this is a family environment. It will always be a family environment. That's why if somebody doesn't record for 6 months, and it's because they had a tragedy in their family, I'm not forcing them to record. Okay. I'm like, hey,
you good?
Right. I'm just I'm checking in on you. Good. That's what, I'm the Podfather. They literally call me that because we do. Yeah, because I literally check up on you guys. Like, are you good? Are you okay? If you're not okay, what can I do? When the birthdays come, I'm the first one in the group chat. Everybody say happy birthday. Like, it's a whole family environment. So that's what sets us apart.
Okay. I like that though. And so in response to
Except
that,
for this matcha she got me, that's crazy.
Whatever. I'm trying to expand your horizons over here. Look at you expanding your horizon.
I'm talking, so I need to wet my palate. That's all.
With the pumps of vanilla.
Yep. That's it. That's the last shot right there. Pumps in the gosh. Bump. Pumps in the bump.
But I will say, in response to what you just said, I felt that. Well, first of all, I felt that when I first met you, right? Super inviting. I mean, everybody on the podcast, on the panel that I was on, and everybody at Afro's was super inviting. It was just, and I also did another show all about my experience at Afro's and audio. That was, I think, the November show of 2023. Go back and listen to that too.
That was a good one, actually.
And
didn't mention my name either.
Thank you. Sorry.
Tell you, well, she treat me bad. That's crazy.
Whatever. Anyway, because this is now the second network that I've been on. So I was on a network, then I went independent, and now I'm with another network. But it did feel very much like family here. Like, I didn't know anybody other than Pablo when I came in to do a guest spot on some of the shows. Yeah. Well,
and Big Bro Mitch, he invite everybody in.
Exactly. I walked in, I got dapped up and handed a red Solo cup with some stuff in it and was like, have a seat. Absolutely. And then from there, it was what it was.
Yep.
You know, we go get wings after the show is over, and you know, we stand around and talk for 30, 45 minutes and whatever. I did a show up here with him one time. As we're doing the interview, the other guy that was on the sitting with me interviewing looks at me and goes, "I know you. I was your Uber driver."
I'm saying. That's how connected we are here.
And in real life, he was my Uber driver. Like, he lives up here, but he drives for Uber down in DC. And he drove me. I don't know where I was going, but we had a conversation in the Uber about podcasting. And then a year later, we wound up on a podcast together.
Look at that.
Talking about whatever we were talking about. But
he'll be here next week, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell him I said hi.
I sure will.
But I say all that to say that you are correct. You know, it does feel like a family environment. It does feel like you can talk to other people or reach out. I also like the fact that nobody here gatekeeps anything. You know,
I won't allow it.
Yeah, like if there's a skill that somebody has, or if somebody is like, I need to do a show, but I need some guests.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, like I'm here. I'll do it. I'll sign up. Or I know somebody that does what you're talking about. I can get them to come on the show. So it really is that. So I do want to let you know that prostitute. I can't help you with that.
You don't know any prostitutes?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
I want to interview a prostitute.
Okay.
Streetwalker, for the sensitive type.
Sex worker is the PC term. It is.
That's a giant umbrella.
I mean, you can drill down into it, but I mean, the proper term is sex worker.
If I lift up my shirt right now and we get paid for it, I'm a sex worker. I'll tell you, I'm old school, man. Just call it what it is. She's a streetwalker.
Not a streetwalker. That is insane. Yeah, I can't help you find a prostitute. Okay.
I'm just saying, you live down that way. You know, they have you down there. That's all I'm saying.
You gonna tell me that Baltimore don't have prostitutes? You better, boy.
I don't want those.
You want escorts?
Something, because they missing more teeth than me, and I don't need that. We good. So
I'm done with you. This is what happens. So when you are talking to other creators, right?
Like SMG or just creators?
Just creators in general. Okay. And we kind of touched on this earlier. What are you looking for, like, to see if they may be a good fit for SMG?
Okay.
And the second part of that question is,
which Mary J. Blige song you like?
What made you feel like me and or Melanin 360 was going to be a good fit for SMG? So that's a two-parter.
Well, both questions have the same answer. Authenticity.
Okay.
I need you to be authentic. I need you to be fearless. Not fearless in actually doing the act, but fearless in what you're speaking about. You are fearless. You do not care to the point of, if it doesn't affect your employment, anything else is nothing off limit after that. Okay. So I need that. I need that fearlessness. You know, like Mitch and Mac, they are fearless, except for one specific topic, and I totally understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not ready to do that. They're too old to be on internet battling people about
whatever that topic is.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just that fearlessness, that authenticity, realism. I love it, man, because that's what I do. I'm here. This is me. Like, there's no show, there's no mask, there's no nothing. Like, you meet me anywhere else in the world, this is who I am. You know, I do not like matcha. This is me. Okay. I would debate you about Michael Jackson every day of the week because he's mid. That's me. Oh, that's just who I am.
Jesus.
Okay. I just got you like 3,000 like Instagram joints right there just off of that. But yeah, no, Michael Jackson's mid. We ain't gonna talk about that though. But yeah, that's just who I am. So if I'm not gonna actually do anything I wouldn't do. So if I come to the stage being who I am, I need you to do the same thing.
Okay. Okay. I like that answer.
And you gotta at least make me laugh one time in your life. So
I mean, yeah, definitely it has to be funny. And I mean, and I will say that everybody here, all of the shows are different. but they're good in their own way. We talk about all different kinds of things.
Everything.
But what I also like is that none of the shows here are super serious.
Correct.
Like, I mean, not that I don't think that you would shun a serious show.
I wouldn't.
But they're all very entertaining. You know, nobody here is dry.
Edutainment. Yeah, you seen Drumline?
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
gotta edutain them.
Yes. So a podcaster, you know, if there's a podcaster out there that wanted to join, I think you already kind of answered this, but I'm gonna ask you again.
That's fine.
What can they get here that they won't get somewhere else?
What can they get here?
I mean, outside of being around me, but
you know. Yeah. So you be around Jeray all the time. She brings the brown liquor, so you know that's a plus.
That's what I do.
You know, you be around Keon.
Crash out Keon.
I don't know what kind of liquor he gonna bring with you, but if you feeling adventurous, you can hang out with Keon. But family environment, definitely family environment. We do not have. This is not a plantation. You own all your stuff. The IP is yours. This here is just a family unit because we're stronger as a whole than we are apart. Again, going back to Malcolm and Chairman Fred. So you get that. You get a place, a home, steady home of anytime you want to come here. If you want to record at 2 a.m, text Pablo.
Okay.
Longs the bread on time, text Pablo. Because I'm not getting up for I got you next week. Okay.
You're not recording on consignment.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's strictly for live men, not for freshmen. But you know, I just quoted Biggie. Mitch is gonna be so proud of me. But yeah, so yeah, you get a home here, you own everything, and you get wide range of visibility. Like we may be independent, but we have visibility like we're a major. So we have people in California, we got people down south, we got people overseas. I remember like Mitch and Mac was telling me like, yo, somebody in like Switzerland is listening to our show. I'm like, yeah.
Listen, there is somebody in Berlin that is listening.
Oh, Germany is big
to the show consistently. I don't know who you are.
Shout them out.
But whoever you are that's in Berlin, thank you so much. Email me, DM me
you get a
on
shirt.
Instagram. Please do that because I want to connect with you. I want to know who you are, how you found me, why you continue to listen. Like every time I look at my stats, I'd be like, Berlin.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Like Berlin is big for Sarcarrogance.
Okay.
Frankfurt, where I'm from, is big for Sarcarrogance. So I got to go back there. I got to go do a live show there just because.
Nice.
London.
You need an assistant?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, it's the whole show. We doing the whole thing. So,
bet. Okay.
Yeah. England loves us. Really.
Okay.
Like Mitch and Mac, Christina's show. Christina haven't recorded in about 6-7 months, and they still listening to her.
Okay.
So yeah, they love us. So, but yeah, man. Visibility. We get visibility like a major. All your money's yours. I don't want your money. I just want the connection and the family. I want to hear stories. That's what I started this for, to hear stories.
Okay. And so last thing, do you have any words of advice for any aspiring or beginner podcasters out there?
Okay. Beginner podcasters. That's you guys who just started recording now and between now and 6 months. Keep going. It's going to get tough. It's going to get to them days where you can't think of an idea. Get them days where you like the audio don't sound right. Put the audio out. Just keep moving forward. Me and Dre had an audio problem. She figured it out. Like things happen all the time. Like I've been doing this since 2017, 2018. I still have audio issues to this day. I had an audio issue 2 days ago. I had to figure it out. So for the beginning podcasters, keep going, keep doing it. If you don't think you can do it by yourself, get a crew. You ain't gotta come to SMG. Wish you would, but you don't have to. Get a crew. Get it. Your homegirl got the sewing podcast, and the other one I got a puppet talking podcast, and that's y'all crew. That can be the three of y'all can make a network, and then y'all just run with that and keep going. Those who don't have a podcast and you're thinking about doing a podcast, I suggest, this is just me, one of three things. Either A, go see Jeray so she can counsel you. B, come see me so I can counsel you. Or C, see both of us, both counsel you, because you need
download the book.
There you go. We need help. I mean, everybody needs help. So if you don't know what you want to do, but you have an idea, you have a notebook full of ideas, come to us. We'll help you put it all together, put the pieces of the puzzle together.
All right, y'all. Well, there you have it. This is where Melanin 360 has decided to hang her bag, hang her Gucci bag.
She ain't gonna tell you. She gonna do a whole tour. Content coming soon. I'm gonna make her do content. Don't worry about it, y'all.
It's coming. It's because, clearly, the Podfather over here, what we call you, Suge Morning.
You know what I mean?
Not Suge Night. We got the great value version over here, but
I get the job done though. Get the job done.
It's all good. But yeah, as to what to expect from me going forward, like I said earlier in the show, just more of me. More of me on your Instagram, more of me on your TikTok, more of me on YouTube, more of me drinking matcha, more of me making him drink matcha.
Got me sipping matcha like it's Hennessy over here.
More guests, more diverse topics. Things that I haven't talked about before, or delving deeper into some things and revisiting some things that I've already talked about. I want to listen to you all more. I want you all to reach out to me and let me know what you want to hear. I
have a question.
Yes.
I think since we're talking about fearlessness, I think you're one of the few people that is brave enough to have this conversation with me about why Michael Jackson is mid.
I will not allow this type of blasphemy.
I'm just asking, would you want? We can have a debate.
Yeah, we can have a debate. Matter of fact, we can have a whole debate on all the people that you think are mid.
Okay.
So you need to come up with a list.
Oh, so you don't want the list
of?
It's the shorter list is the people I don't think is mid.
No, I need you to pick. 10 is probably too many for a show. All right. I need you to pick 5 people.
Oh, I give 5.
And y'all listen to this. Don't do it now.
I'm about to say, I give 5 right now.
I need you to come up with a list of 5 people who you think are mid.
Michael.
And hush. And let's argue.
Denzel.
Stop it. Shh. No more. We're gonna argue. And I'll even do this as an in-person show.
This much.
Okay. And we're gonna argue about it because I feel like you're gonna piss me off.
I am, and that's the whole point of it.
You're gonna piss me off, and I ain't even gonna drink before the show.
I want to have that debate with people, because everybody I spoke to that were heavy Michael Jackson fans, and I gave up the facts. They was like, you know what? I see your point.
I feel like
but they love him to death. But
I'm gonna have to call Keon in for this. I'm gonna need backup.
I do not need him running around. I'm gonna need tables.
Keon, you listen? I need backup. All right, I need backup on this. My fellow Capricorn.
Yes.
But yeah, man. I mean, I just feel like 2026 is going to bring amazing things for the podcast. For me personally, for the Melanin 360 brand, there's other things that I want to do. See the brand right there. So, with that
being... Now you're a sex worker.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You said what you just did?
What is that?
You just pointed at...
That's not... the logo. Like I'm pointing at the logo.
You went like this. See? Now you're a sex worker.
This is why I have the E on the podcast for explicit content, because what you're not going to do is get me booted.
I'm just saying, okay?
You're about to get me booted off of YouTube.
I'm just saying.
But what I would like to do is thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, of course. I'll come back.
I really, really appreciate it.
You asked me a couple questions that people didn't ask me before, so I like it.
Well, I try.
Yeah.
I try. Yeah. Can you please tell the people how and where they can stalk you online?
If you want to stalk me, you can find me in St. Louis sitting on dubs. With somebody shaking their tail feather. But
oh God.
Yeah, so it's Sarcarrogance everywhere. Arrogance with an S on it.
Okay.
Arrogant with an S on it everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. We have a studio website also on Instagram. So let's put sarcarrogance.studios, sarcarrogance.com. If you want to write to us, sarcarrogance@gmail. I'm very uniformed because I forget stuff all the time. So it's Sarcarrogance everywhere. If you want to look at my real Instagram page, the Jester _SMG. I have fun over there.
Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all.
And if you want the lowdown on all the food spots, because I am a firm believer that we need to hold the title as the most obese country in the world. Okay, Big Backathon is real. So if you need all the hot spots, cheese sticks, pretzels, anything. It's not even here either. Wherever you're listening, just tell me your city. I got you. Okay? Food truck festivals. There's a pickle festival in Maryland coming in a couple of months. I promise you, I know everything.
There are so many jokes. So many jokes right now, but I'm not going to do that.
See? See what happens? When single people get thoughts, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. See the type of content y'all get when I record shows in person. Maybe I need to definitely do these more often. And if you with the boss, anything goes.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Oh, and if you like matcha, put in the comments and tell me why. Because this tastes like Hennessy with dirt in it. Okay.
It does not. Mm-hmm. You will not disrespect the matcha by putting it in the same sentence.
If I wear a quarter zip,
we are over 40. We don't do Hennessy. Okay.
Crown. Sorry.
Crown, Lil Douce.
I'm a Douce guy.
Some Jameson.
That's the only dark I drink now. Is Douce. Douce and lemonade or Douce and apple juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try the Douce and apple juice. That sounds good. But yeah, I'm a Jameson girl. Little Jameson. And
only time I drink Jameson is when my throat hurt. Pause.
Anyway, you all can find me on Instagram. No, that's not where you will find me. You can find me on Instagram at the Melanin 360 podcast. You can find me on TikTok at Melanin 360. You can check out the website www.melanin-360.com. You can find out about me. You can book consultation services there. You can also download my digital book. So you want to start a podcast? It's still there. It's good information.
I need to write one.
I'll show you how to do it. It's very easy. I would love to hear from you guys, and thank you so much for all of your support. And I will see y'all next episode. Peace.
Yeah.